This is a CBS News update. I'm Mary Calvi. Today, the driver accused in a hit-and-run crash that killed a man with special needs will face a judge in New Jersey. CBS News' Natalie Dedrich spoke to the victim's family, who's demanding justice be served.
This is my baby, and you took my life.
The mother of a man killed in a hit-and-run mourns her son, Giovanni Rivera. The 42-year-old was hit by a car Monday night in front of this group home for people with disabilities where he lived. Police say he was left for dead on MacArthur Avenue in Garfield, New Jersey. He died at the hospital Wednesday morning. Hours later, police alerted the family that the hit-and-run driver had been found and arrested.
The person that took his life, that left him in the street, should have never did this, okay? You should have stood there and waited and called 911.
Police identified the alleged driver as 59-year-old Paul Frischer of Franklin Lakes. They believe he was behind the wheel of this Chevy Suburban. Authorities captured on surveillance video. He's now facing several charges. We stopped by his home, this property in Franklin Lakes, to see if any family members would speak to us, but no one answered. Prosecutors say Frischer was employed as a building superintendent. It's still unclear why he may have left the scene. Whatever the reason, Rivera's family now hopeful that justice will be served.
Whether he was going to turn himself in, we don't care. But it was out there, so he was going to get his.
Right now, Cardinal Dolan is expected to announce a new initiative in response to the sex abuse crisis within the Catholic Church. This is a look at the press conference at the New York Catholic Center where he is making the announcement. This comes after the Brooklyn diocese reached a historic multi-million-dollar settlement with 4 victims over sex abuse allegations against a former teacher. Last month, Dolan called sex abuse allegations from Pennsylvania priests extraordinarily painful, embarrassing, and humiliating. We will be streaming the full press conference on our Facebook page at CBS New York. Police hope this surveillance video helps them find 2 suspects who they say stole thousands of dollars worth of jewels in a brazen heist in Brooklyn. The video shows the 2 suspects crawling under a gate to get inside the store on Liberty Avenue in Cypress Hills just before 4 a.m. September 12th. Investigators say the duo made off with about 100 pieces of jewelry worth $7,000. And happening today, a longtime friend and confidant to Governor Cuomo will be sentenced. Joseph Percoco is facing up to 50 years in prison. In March, he was found guilty of taking over $300,000 in bribes in a pay-to-play scheme. Prosecutors say in exchange for his influence on behalf of an energy company and real estate developer, Percoco received money, trips, fancy meals, and a low-show job for his wife that paid $90,000 a year. Dozens of dogs and cats rescued during Hurricane Florence are now in our area. They arrived last night in New Jersey. They were flown into Morristown Airport from North Carolina. The animals were saved from flooded-out shelters. More are being driven up and should arrive this weekend. Workers from Second Chance Rescue in New York are taking care of the animals and are hoping to find them forever homes. The group says they need help with funding and finding homes. For more information, head to our website, cbsnewyork.com. Well, we got a break from the rain. It seems like that will continue into the weekend. We sure hope. Here's John Elliott.
I do love that shot, though, where the dog gets off the plane and he hugs the guy. Oh, hope they find their forever home soon. All right, your home right here with us. We appreciate it. Clouds overhead. Mary said it, 68. Winds are calm right now. Relative humidity is at 76%. It's cool. You know, Monticello is still 59. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, and it's still 59 in Monticello. It's just 67 in Greenwich, 68 in Belmar and Babylon, too. So these numbers compared to yesterday, you're not imagining things. It's 5, 10, 15 degrees cooler. Drier, too, though. I mean, we could see a little drizzle tonight. We could see a shower Friday night. There's not the kind of organized rainmaker that we had earlier in the week. Now, this front that's slowly pushing through the Great Lakes, it's stirring up the skies there. They have severe weather in the northern plains, but here's how the models are handling it for us. Some breaks in the clouds this afternoon, and then we see some breaks tomorrow. It's Friday night. I think you're okay for football, but after midnight, may see a shower or thunderstorm as we head into the weekend. Mary?
John, thank you. Chopper 2 was over the scene of a fire today at a vacant building in the Mott Haven section of the Bronx. The FDNY says flames broke out around 6:40 this morning at this 3-story building on Chandler Avenue. Video posted on Citizen app shows firefighters at the scene as smoke and flames rose from that building. One firefighter suffered minor injuries. The cause of the fire is now under investigation. A Brooklyn teacher is behind bars today on child pornography charges. 34-year-old Jonathan Deutsch appeared in federal court yesterday afternoon, where he pleaded not guilty to 5 counts of sexual exploitation of a child. Federal prosecutors allege he produced sexually explicit images and videos of children and teenagers, many that he contacted through Facebook. Deutsch was a teacher at Leon M. Goldstein High School for Sciences in Manhattan Beach. The Department of Education says it will terminate him as soon as legally possible. He's been ordered held without bail. New York City announcing tighter screening methods for school bus drivers. In addition to DMV background checks, school bus drivers will now also have to be fingerprinted like every other Department of Education employee. This comes after the agency launched an investigation into claims that more than 100 applications were approved without proper background checks. Ticketmaster is being accused of running what looks like an underground ticket scalping project that may be driving up prices and costing consumers millions. An investigation by the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation and the Toronto Star claims the box office giant is helping scalpers buy tickets and resell them with a secret program. CBS 2's Vladimir Duthier has more on the investigation.
Wearing hidden cameras, journalists from the Toronto Star and CBC posed as scalpers at a major live entertainment conference in Las Vegas in July. That's where they found Ticketmaster representatives appearing to pitch a company-owned resale platform used by ticket scalpers.
I brought on people that are extremely small, that have had just a few sets of tickets, and frankly just had the gumption to try. And they become pretty good partners for me, doing $500,000 or whatever. But I've had guys that start off
$500,000 or $500,000 tickets?
in sales. Total sales.
They have this secret scalper program that they don't talk about in any corporate reports.
CBC investigative reporter Dave Seglins is one of the reporters who went undercover, posing as a ticket broker from Toronto.
What we discovered is they are selling something called Trade Desk, which is an online system. It's purposely designed for professional scalpers. It helps manage large inventories.
Here's how it works. Scalpers set up fake accounts to buy tickets in bulk on Ticketmaster.com, since the website limits how many tickets one person can buy. The scalpers then sell those tickets at inflated prices on Trade Desk.
I want to know the straight goods on whether Ticketmaster is going to be policing us using our multiple accounts.
No. I have a gentleman who's got over 200 Ticketmaster.com accounts.
Ticketmaster can then make money off fees from the initial ticket sale and the resold scalp ticket. For example, CBC analyzed ticket sales for a Bruno Mars concert and calculated that Ticketmaster could make up to $658,000 in fees, half of that coming from scalp tickets.
I'm hoping from an investigation like this, we're really bringing transparency so that people can look at this and ask whether this is right, moral, ethical, legal.
In a statement to the Toronto Star and CBC, Ticketmaster says in part that it offers a safe and fair place for fans to shop, buy, and sell tickets, and that it operates that marketplace more transparently and securely than any other. Ticketmaster and its parent company, Live Nation, have not returned our own requests for comment. Vladimir Duthier, CBS News, New York.
Caught on camera, video that shows an open door on a moving New Jersey Transit train. A passenger says he shot the video while traveling on the Northeast Corridor from Trenton to New York Penn Station. He posted the video to Twitter, where New Jersey Transit reached out to him directly for details of the incident. The railroad also released a statement stating, while these types of incidents are extremely rare when considering the thousands of door openings, closings on NJ Transit trains daily, NJ Transit takes each of these cases extremely seriously. Checked bags are going to cost you more if you fly Delta. The first checked bag with Delta will now cost travelers $30, with the second costing $40. JetBlue and United also recently increased their checked bagged prices. crisis. We're just weeks into the NFL season, and some people are already talking about the Super Bowl, specifically a halftime show. According to Entertainment Tonight, Maroon 5 is the frontrunner to perform this year. The band's frontman, Adam Levine, reportedly has always wanted to do it. The NFL only saying it's working on plans, but no announcements have been made. This year's Super Bowl will be at Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can watch Super Bowl Sunday, February 2nd, 3rd, right here on CBS2. And that's your CBS2 News Update. I'm Mary Calvi.